Hey everybody! After 3 weeks of waiting, the first part of the 24th episode of Skibidi Multiverse series has been finally released. It's only 1 minute long, but trust me, the madness that was shown there will certainly blow your mind. I have a lot of theories about what can be in store for us in part 2, but let's take it one step at a time. So today, I will analyze the first part of episode 24 for you, and then show you all the secrets and Easter eggs I managed to find here in this episode. Get your tea and snacks ready and prepare to watch this video till the end, because you're definitely gonna love it. Let's go. Well, let's not wait for any longer, because the episode is already here on your screens. As I have said in my video about the leaks, you can see the location from episode 47, where Titan Cinema Man fought G-Man. Titan TV Toilet is already here, and he gets teleported to the same location as his brother from the original series. Of course, before that, you couldn't help but notice the interference on the POV screen, and with it comes the transmission error and recording error on the top right of the screen. You also certainly noticed this silhouette, and if you'll slow it down, you will be able to see the speaker Titan from the original series that trapped our Titan. Holy crap. It seems like that this time the role of POV is not being played by the usual camera toilet, but rather by someone who is able to track the events not only in this multiverse, but also in the original series. Most likely this POV is able to travel across the worlds, and at this point his device malfunctioned and mixed two multiverses at once. I also noticed that the color of the image got a little greener. Yeah, and you know what that means? The green color in the original series belongs to the secret agent, so any appearance of him gets accompanied by this green glow. And here, I have a theory. I hope you remember the cameraman with the hammer that saved the Titan speaker toilet from being infected. And thus, he broke the canon of this multiverse. Because as far as I understand, history was going to repeat itself, and Titan Toilet was also bound to go to Skibidi side. But because of this guy, everything broke down and Skibidi toilets from the original series now got access to the multiverse. By the way, do you remember those cameramen that came after the guy who broke the canon? I think they were sent by the secret agent himself to fix it, because he knows that if you break the canon of one multiverse, all Skibidi will have access to the universe of the original series. What if this POV is actually one of those cameramen? And what if at that moment the secret agent tried to teleport him back to the Skibidi Toilet series? It's also possible that the secret agent sent these guys to restore balance. And now the POV's main mission is to help the Skibidi army defeat the Titan TV Toilet. I'll say it again, my friend. Everything that happened in the original series should happen once again in Skibidi Multiverse. And you remember that the infected Titan speakerman saved G-Man at the last moment, but because of the cameraman with the hammer, things didn't go according to the plan, and this time the infected Titan speaker toilet won't help Jimmy, and it's up to either POV or another guy to help him, and you're just about to find out who I'm actually talking about. Okay, the Titan TV toilet teleports in and says a secret phrase. I had a really hard time understanding what exactly he has said, but personally I hear the phrase, "I take this as it." Listen for it yourself. If I understood his speech correctly, then it means that the guy knows what is going to happen here, and he is ready for this battle. I'm not sure if Titan knows that he has to lose the battle, but he knows for sure that G-Man is waiting for him. But if I got it wrong somehow, then be sure to post your own theory about what Titan TV Toilet has actually said in the comments below, because I will really need to know this. After a brief pause, G-Man then comes into play. And like I said in the previous video, Jimmy has really gotten some upgrades this time. He now has a jetpack behind his back, and some sort of body armor on his chest with the powerful protection that you can see on his shoulders. It looks like this guy is now half robot, and this is evidenced by his right arm, which has been completely replaced by a mechanical one. Also, G-Man has a replica of the guns that Jimmy got from the original series in the 47th episode. Well, now the prick fires a powerful shot from his eyes and cannon straight at the Titan's core. But it doesn't bother our blood much, and he responds by turning on the red glow. G-Man is having a hard time, and unfortunately, history repeats itself, and the Skibidi saw teleports to his rescue. He saws off the claws that were on the sides of the Titan, but the brother easily shows this fool who is in charge and simply destroys him. Titan TV Toilet makes the same mistake as his copy from the original series, namely turning his back on G-Man. So Jimmy takes a sneaky stab in the back. But what a miracle. To the Titan's rescue comes TCM 2099. Like I said in the previous video, this guy was definitely gonna show up here. He's only interested in G-Man from the Skibidi multiverse and hits the jerk from behind. Titan TV toilet turns on the red glow once again. And now, when it's already two opponents who are against him, G-Man doesn't stand a single chance. And before we get to the fun part, let me go back to this scene a little bit and ask a couple questions, my friend. Do you remember what did the Skibidi Saw exactly do in episode 47 of the original series? He sawed off the Titan's speakers that helped him create a powerful sound wave, which caused his glow to lose so much power. But in Skibidi Multiverse, he sawed off Titan's claws instead, but it doesn't make any sense, because Titan TV Toilet got the latest improvements, and he doesn't need the speakers to create a sound wave anymore. It would have been much better if this freak tried to saw off the jetpack instead, so the Titan wouldn't be able to fly and crash to the ground while being to get into the air. Don't you guys think so too? Also, I didn't quite understand how exactly the Skibidi Saw was destroyed. At this scene, I don't see Titan using the core or glow like he did in the past episodes. And here goes one last question. Why did he turn around? There was no one else behind him, so why would he do that? It just looked really stupid. Well, I only have one theory about this. Rewatch this moment once again with me. It looks like he's looking around trying to find someone, but who? The thing is, the Skibidi Saw wasn't destroyed by Titan TV Toilet, but actually by someone else. The mysterious stranger helped our blood, and after the released shot, Titan turned around to take a look at who exactly saved him. But who it actually was, I'll tell you a little later, so watch the video to the end so you don't miss anything. Okay, Titan uses the red glow, and at this point you see another interference on the screen once again. Parallel to it, there is an alternative battle from the original series which is going on at this moment, when Titan Speakerman attacked Titan Cinema Man from the back and stuck his knives into the Titan's screen. There's also a new canon event warning sign added to the top right side of the screen. And if you don't understand what this message actually means, then just let me explain. The canon error appears at that exact moment when Titan TV Toilet was supposed to lose the battle and get stabbed in his TV by the hand of the infected Titan Speaker Toilet. But it doesn't happen, so the canon is at risks of being broken again. And as strange as it sounds, but it's a sheer luck that G-Man manages to get closer to the Titan, and with just one punch of his mechanical arm, he destroys his TV. And then the toilet gets teleported to safety. Oh man, that's just crazy, I must tell you. Note that TCM 2099 is just watching the battle at this point and not helping in any way. This guy came from the distant future as a Time Patrol member, and his main task is to make sure that the canon of all the multiverses is not being broken. And now he realizes that Titan must lose the battle to G-Man in this moment. And that's why he does nothing. Also, at this point you can notice Titan TV Toilet looking at TCM 2099, and you can hear someone else's voice. Listen for it yourself. Either it's TCM 2099 saying something along the lines of, "Hey guy, canon is at risks of being broken again, so you're bound to lose the battle." Or the Titan himself addressed him with the phrase which goes something like, "Hey dude, are you going to help me or not?" And now, after the whole thing ended, this Bionicle is apparently going to deal with G-Man alone, but suddenly, his little brother teleports to help him seemingly out of nowhere. They are clearly confident in the powers of their abilities, but after a couple of seconds, their faces change its expressions, and it seems that now they are terrified of what they see. But what exactly they saw, we will find out in the second part of the 24th episode. Also, at this moment you could hear the sound of teleportation, and I think that in front of them now there is some sort of hero that saved Titan TV Toilet from the Skibidi Saw. It's about time I tell you who that actually is. Maybe it's the Titan Camera Toilet that came back with improvements after being defeated by G-Man in episode 14. But there's a little problem with that theory. I doubt that Camera Toilet Titan got the teleportation ability. And maybe it's someone else in front of these dorks now. Remember the end of episode 21? In there, TV Man moved POV to the lab from the original series, where the cameraman Titan appeared to be. Why did we have to show that particular scene? TV Man could have teleported POV to any safe place, but for some reason he sent us right here. Maybe now they are facing the actual Titan cameraman from the original series. When the actions of episode 47 did take place, Titan cameraman was in the lab all this time and didn't show up until episode 50. What if the cameraman scientists decided to test the enhancements that they gave to this guy and teleported him to the Skibidi Multiverse series? And what if in the second part of the 24th episode, Titan Cameraman will destroy both G-Men? And after these tests, he comes back and kicks Skibidi Toilet's asses in the 50th episode. Write your own theories about who, in your opinion, got teleported into this battle in the comments section below. And be sure that you're subscribed to my channel not to miss my new interesting videos. And that was me, Isa Toilet. See ya!